Hello, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is well. And we're going to start today the class. Let's see how many participants do we have. Okay, right now we have 12. So we're gonna give like 2 more minutes so we can start with a new model. Okay, so let's give a couple of minutes to the rest of the students to join the video conferencing class. All right, so now we are 15 participants. So I'm gonna check the attendance. So please, guys, when you will listen to your name, please say present so I can know if you are over there. Right? So, okay, first person, Cristina.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Dionisio.
Present.
Thank you. Amy Loria.
Present.
Thanks. Emilio Josué. Emilio. Okay, I think he's not here. All right. Fabian Mora.
Present.
Thank you. Gemini.
Present.
Okay. Juan Ramón. All right. Let's see here. Okay, Carla. Carla Agüero.
Debo ir a casa con mamá. Llegarás a ese manantial. Un trato es un trato. Al amanecer, partimos.
Profe,
Ajá.
presten, es que tenía el audio desactivado de los audífonos, entonces por eso no me escuchó.
Okay.
Soy
Okay. Kevin Jesús.
Aquí.
Okay. Thank you. Kevin Morales. Kevin Morales. Okay, I think he's not here. Lilian Solis. Lilian. Right. Luis Alemán.
Present.
Thank you. Manuel Ortiz.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. María José de la Cruz. María José. Okay, Mariam.
Present.
Thank you. Mariana Quesada. Mariana. Right. Mario. Mario Cambronero.
Present.
Thank you. Michael Arguedas.
Present.
Thanks. Randy Josue.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Shoni Araya.
Present.
And Stephanie Dayana.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna continue here in this part. So, and let's see, I think we have some conversation in the chat. Emilio, Kevin Morales, Lilian, she says she's here. Carla, she says present. Juan, okay. So, you guys, I think you don't have microphone or your microphone is not working, so you're writing on the chat. All right. So, right now, okay, today we're going to see model number 6, section 6A and 6B. Okay, so we have for today several goals. The first goal that we have, well, we have a speaking activity from last class that we didn't do. So that's from model number 5. Then, well, first we're going to be talking about the last tasks we have to do, like the complementary task that I already uploaded in the virtual classroom, which is 2%. The extensive reading, which is for this coming Friday. The review that we're going to have on the third midterm and the final exam. So also for today, we're going to be talking about environmental problems. We're going to be making predictions about the future, making offers, on-the-spot decisions, requests, and promises, and talking about internet advertisements and online shopping. All right, so before we start, I want you to talk about the last task to do. Remember, we are almost at the end of the semester. So we are learning or seeing the last model from the book and from the course that we have from the course, which is model 6. So we see the first part this week, which is part 6A and 6B. Next week, we're going to see the last part, which is 6C and 6D. Right, then the next week, we're gonna have a review of all the models. So we're gonna have like a game in the virtual classroom. Then on Friday, like let's see, in 15 days, 15 days, we're gonna have the third midterm, which is for model number 5 and model number 6. And then we're going to have the final exam. Remember that for the final exam, it is going to be divided into 2 sections. So for one day, it's going to be on which is going to be one part on Wednesday, and the listening part, I think it is, and the grammar part or the reading part, yeah. And the second part is going to be on Friday. And it's going to be about the speaking part. For the final exam, the speaking part is going to be different from the midterms that we have had. Why? Because it's a final exam first. So you're not going to record yourselves in pairs. What we're going to do is to have a video conferencing in pairs and with me. So for example, I could say, okay, I'm gonna write down all the pairs for the speaking part. And then, for example, that I say that Emilio and Kevin are one pair. So just as an example, of course, I don't know how I'm going to organize the pairs. And let's see that Emilio and Kevin are going to be the first pair. So you're going to have a video conferencing with me. It could be by Zoom or by Teams or Jitsi Meet. We're going to arrange that. And I'm going to show you, just for you too, I'm going to show you a situation, and I'm gonna give you like a couple of minutes for you to organize, and then you're going to develop the situation in front of me in video conferencing. Okay, I'm going to be just listening to you at the same time that you're speaking. And remember that for the speaking part, you have to show yourselves. All right. So you cannot read. Well, in any of the exams, you cannot read because that will be like copy. So you have to be spontaneous, ask questions, answer the questions. Okay, it doesn't matter if the answer is very simple. It doesn't matter if the question that you ask your partner is simple. I just want you to speak, all right? To speak, to read the situation, to develop the situation, and to speak natural without reading. Okay, so you're not gonna write notes because it's gonna be something like very fast. All right. Then, all right, guys, for the complementary task, okay, I wrote it. Well, I upload instructions on the virtual classroom. Remember, it is 2%, and you have to answer several questions related to the future, right? And you have to upload the answers in a forum. And then when you upload the answers, you have to choose two classmates and make a comment for each one. Like if you agree with their plans that they have, if you disagree, then for the extensive reading, remember the extensive reading was at 3%. The last one that we're going to have is on Friday. That is going to be the last extensive reading that you're going to have, and it's going to be in the virtual classroom. And let's see, that's it. Okay, then of course the review we're going to have for all the models, and the midterm, which is going to be about models number 5 and number 6. All right, so guys, I don't know if you have a question related to the upcoming task that we have these weeks. Any question, doubt, a comment that you have?
Teacher, entonces el, el examen va a ser el miércoles y el speaking va a ser el viernes.
Exactamente.
Ok.
Ajá, pero no es como en 3 o 4 semanas, algo así. Todavía no es.
Sí, sí.
Okay.
Profe, todo eso
Ajá.
está en el plan de contingencia que usted subía al aula virtual.
Exactamente. Ajá. Okay, any other question? All right, so we're gonna continue. We're going to continue with the speaking part. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to make the pairs. So everybody, let's see here. Okay, it says one. First, I'm gonna read instructions, and then I'm gonna make the pairs. Okay, so it says it's on page It's on Unit 5, and it's on page here. Page 54. So you have your book next to you. Let's get on page 54 on the speaking part, the speaking activity. It's about talking in pairs. It says, imagine you work for a travel agency. Look at the three groups of people below and read the information given about the day trips. Discuss the day trips and decide which one is the most suitable for each group. Give reasons for your choices. Use the phrases in the box. Okay, so the three groups of people that we have, it's a family with young children, a group of teenagers, a group of elderly people. Okay, so you have the groups of people there, and the information about the day trips is the following. So one day trip would be to Byberry Village, which is going to be a fishing in River Cone, hiking in the country, and 17th century buildings. Then the second one, the mini London tour. So Oxford Street shopping, Battersea Park Zoo, and British Museum. And the last one that you have, it's exploring Wales. So the different activities that you have, bird watching, Coney Castle, and mountain biking. Right, so one person, okay, one student is going to discuss the day trip and decide which one is the most suitable for each group. So one person would say like, I think exploring Wales, okay, the examples that we have on the same page, I think exploring Wales is more suitable for the family because, and then you're going to give the reason why it is more suitable, right? Then the other person is going to express the opinion. So you can say, I don't agree or I agree. As we have an example here, it says, I don't agree. I think the ideal day trip for them is, okay, then you're going to give your opinion. What is the ideal day for them? And then you're going to give the reason. Why? Because this, and this. So when you're speaking, you have to express your opinion by saying these phrases like, I think, okay? So you give your opinion when you say, I think, or you can say also, personally, I believe, or in my opinion, or they should, or they shouldn't, right? And then you give the rest of your opinion. And then the other person would agree or disagree. So you can say, I agree with you, or I disagree with you. I think so too, or I don't think so. You're right or you're wrong about that, and you have a point. I'm not sure about that. Okay, and then you're gonna give the reason if you disagree with the person. All right, so there you have the group of people that you have to give the information about the day trips, and I'm going to make the pairs.
Profe, una pregunta.
Ajá.
Entonces, nosotros tenemos que decir, tenemos que utilizar los tres escenarios y digamos, agarrar los grupos de personas y decir cuál es el escenario es mejor para cada uno y por qué, y si estamos de acuerdo o en desacuerdo. Los tres.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, let me see who are going to be the pairs. All right, so write it here. I'm gonna write them on the chat. Okay, so we're gonna have Cristina and Dionisio. Uy, I wrote Dionisio. Okay, then Amy and Emilio. Amy and Emilio, Fabián and Juan. Carla and Kevin Morales. Kevin Muñoz and Lilian. Luis Alemán and Manuel Ortiz. Mariam and Mariana. Mario and Michael. Randy and Shawnee. Okay, will be a group of, let's see, group of 3 people. Randy, Shawnee, and Stephanie. All right, guys, so for this activity, you're going to have, see, 10 minutes. All right, so it's 3:22. Okay, so organize yourselves in 10 minutes. Remember, try not to read. Just organize ideas that you're going to say, but not write like a conversation. So be as natural as possible. And we're going to start presenting the conversation at 3:30. Oh, I forget Gemini, sorry. Okay, Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. It's gonna be Randy and Shawnee and Stephanie and Gemini. Randy and Shawnee and Stephanie and Gemini. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So let me know if there is another person that is missing. Okay, if not, so guys, you're gonna have 10 minutes. So we'll start presenting at 3:34. All right, so let's start. Okay, organize yourself and how you're going to make the conversation.
Teacher, we have to give reasons for each group or only one?
Sorry?
We have to give reasons for each group.
Yes. For each group of, for example, you say, okay, let's see the other one. You say, okay, Byberry Village is better for a group of teenager because this, and this. A group of elderly people is better for mini London tour because this, and this. Okay, so you're gonna choose one group of people for each tour, and you're going to say the reasons why, and the other person would say that if she or he agree or disagree with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, guys, almost ready?
No, teacher.
Not yet. All right, so let me know when you're ready. Let's hurry up. Okay, almost ready? Let's hurry up, guys. Okay, 3 more minutes, guys, so we can start. Okay, guys, let's hurry up. Cristina, Fabian, Amy, Carla. So we can start.
Teacher,
Yes?
Stephanie and me.
Okay. Okay, Stephanie and Gemini, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I think the family should do the mini London tour because they can shop and have fun at the Battersea Park too. Teenagers will better go to exploring Wales because they will be able to biking and see Pony Castle, and the group of elderly will, will go to Bilberry Village to fish and have nice view of the place.
In my opinion, I agree that the family should go on the mini London tour, but I disagree that the group of elderly people go to Bibury Village because there they have to walk a lot, and the group of teenagers will be more entertained by fishing in the Colin River.
And that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, girls. Excellent, very good. Way to go. Okay, who will be the next group? Well, the next pair. The next pair.
Teacher, we can go.
Okay, go ahead.
Me? Say.
Aquí estoy.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, I need your help. I can decide which one is most suitable for age group. There are three options.
I think I can help you. For the group of teenagers, the most recommended is the mini London tour. What do you think?
I agree with you. You can get to know a lot in the museum, and go to zoo will be entertaining.
Yes, personally, I believe that a family with young children can go exploring Wales. It sounds great going with family.
I think so too. We're watching and no Humble. Costly is fabulous.
And to the last group, that is the elderly people. They should go to Bayberry Village. It's a good place to meet and relax. Besides, the place has a lot of history.
You are right. I am completely agree. They are going to like it a lot.
Yes, it will be great. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, girls. Very good. Okay, thank you. So the next ones.
Brandy and Shawnee.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dale, Shawnee. Teacher, a Shawnee se le fue el internet, entonces no sé si nos dan chance.
All right. All right.
Oh, no, ya regresó.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, in my opinion, exploring whales is better for teenagers because they can enjoy the mountain bike.
Shawnee, otra vez, porque, digamos, usted habló y yo no le escuché antes.
Okay. Randy, we need to discuss something. We have to organize free travel to 3 groups of people.
Okay, let me see.
Well, in my opinion, exploring whales is better for teenagers because they can enjoy the mountain bike.
I think so too. And for elderly people can be suitable, the mini London tour, because it's more relaxing.
You have a point. And what about a family with young children?
Maybe Bible Village, because they can have fun fishing.
I agree with you. Let me call them to inform the idea for their vacation.
Okay. Teacher.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Very good. Thank you. So who will be the next?
Cristina and Dionisio.
All right.
It is so rainy in my house, so I don't know if you can hear me. Teacher,
I cannot hear you very well.
it's because it's raining in my house.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, okay. Hello, Dionisio. What do you think of the teenagers during?
I think that mini London tour is perfect for them.
Really, I'm not sure. I believe the Beverly Village is the perfect one because there are a lot of exciting activities and it's more risky.
And what do you think about a family trip? I think the perfect one is Beverly Village because they can go fishing.
I disagree. I'm not sure about that. I think the mini London tour is perfect because family love goes shopping. And what about old people trip?
Exploring ways for the castle they love it.
Yes, I agree with you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Very good, guys. Okay. So who will be the next pair?
Carla. ¿Está?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, teacher.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Carla. Could you help me with this?
Yes, Kevin. What do you need?
We have 3 groups of people, and we have to decide which trip is the best for each group. So, which do you think is the most suitable for the family with the young children?
Think the mini London tour because it is the quietest tour.
I also think the same. What do you think for the teenagers group?
Exploring walls themes
to me an excellent tour for young people. It is fun and exciting. To the mountain bike, you can also get to I know the wonderful castle and the wild have amazing photos.
I agree with you. And for the elderly people,
The Bilberry Village because it is the less difficult tour.
okay, thanks.
Okay, Kevin.
Okay,
Teacher Mario
very
and me.
good. Okay, go ahead. Thank you, guys.
Okay, Mario. Mario.
Mario, are you there? Mario?
Perdón, de nuevo.
All right, all right.
Okay. Okay, I think that the Blackberry Village is for a group of elderly people because fishing, walking in the city where there are historical buildings is very quiet for them.
If I agree, because it is a quiet environment with fresh air.
Okay, I think that Mini London tour is for a family with children because children like to take in shopping and also love to see animals and take photos.
I agree with with what you say, but that place could also be enjoyed by couples without children and older adults since it is a nice experience with various activities. And I think the exploring wells is for families with children because children like to discover new places and explore in outdoors.
I agree, but I feel that exploring well is for a group of teenagers because young people are more of doing sports and can pay more attention to the castle. Ready, teacher?
Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Way to go. Okay, so who will be the next pair? The next ones?
Teacher, Juan and me.
All right.
Hey, where can the family go?
Repítelo porque no lo escuché.
Hey, where can the family go?
I think that the family can go to Mini London tour.
Oh, children will love it and the family will love the expense.
Good. And where can the teenagers group go?
They can go to exploring world because they have more energy for exploring our castle.
I agree because they are the ones who will travel the most.
And where can the elder go? I remember.
In my opinion, Bellary Village. This is an excellent place to relax.
You have a good point. They have some moments of relaxing mode.
Good. Listo, profe.
Ready? All right. Very good,
Ready.
guys. Thank you. Okay, so who's the next?
Profe, Amy and me.
All right, go ahead.
Amy, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hello. I am looking for a tour for 3 groups of different age. What do you recommend?
Well, I think the mini London tour or exploring world are appropriate for teenagers because they might be interested also in street shopping.
Perfect. What would you recommend for a group of older adults?
I recommend the Beverly Villas. You like to see historic buildings.
Okay, in my opinion, the exploration of walls seems perfect for the little ones, since they are very active and they will love the tour. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Okay, so who's next?
Teacher, Lillian and me.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, Kevin. Which
Hello,
of the
Lily.
street tours do you think is more suitable for a group of teenagers? Personally, I believe that exploring Wales tour is more suitable for them.
I disagree with you. I think it would be better to go camping. It would be better to go fishing in the river column because it is more fun for a group of teenagers and the place is very beautiful.
I disagree with you because fishing is more suitable for a group of elderly people.
I don't think this activity is only for other people. It would be better to do to the mini tour of London because it is very interesting and the place is relaxing.
I partly agree with your opinion, but I think the mini London tour is more suitable for a family and young children. I know they will love to see the animals in the zoo.
In part, I agree with your opinion, but I think it would be better exploring wilds for a family and young children because they call sea animals in their habitat.
Well, it is clear that we have different points of view, so we will never agree. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, excellent. Way to go, guys. Very good. So, next.
Teacher,
All right.
Luis Alemán and me.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, Manuel. Where can the family go?
I think that the family can go to mini London tour. The children will love it, and family will love the experience.
Well,
Where can the elderman?
I think Bibury Village is an excellent place to relax.
You have a good point.
And I think that the group of teenagers should go to exploring wave. One, they will want go take your picture in the castle, and I believe that they like driving on mountain bikes.
I believe the same.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, excellent, guys. Okay, I think there's no one missing, right? Everybody already participated? Let's see. Yes, I think everybody already participated. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna share with you some feedback about the pronunciation of some words that I think it's relevant to know how to pronounce each of the following words. So I'm gonna share with you the words in the chat. So the first word that we have is teenagers. Remember, the pronunciation is with E. Teenagers. Teen. Right? Teenagers. Then the second word, museum. Museum. The next one, fabulous. Fabulous. Then we have completely. Okay, remember it's complete, and then you add ly. Completely. Then the next one is suitable. So the U and I, they sound like ooh. Suitable. Suitable. Then we have this other word, also. Also. Then we have village. Remember the double L sounds like ooh. Village. Then we have since. Remember, it is not science, it is since. Since. Then we have experience, experience, and appropriate. Appropriate. All right. So now, I don't know if you have any other questions here related to the speaking activity. Right? If not, we're going to continue with the rest of the presentation. All right. Let's see. Okay. So now we're going to go to the book. Remember, for today we have a new model, which is model number 6. And it's page 57. Okay, so this model, it is called a modern world. All right, so on page 57, we have several pictures, and we have a discussed question. It says, look at the pictures. Which of these exists now? And the second question, which do you see existing in the future? So we have the first one, no ice cap at the North Pole. So do you think this picture exists now, or you see this in the future? The first one.
Exists now.
Yeah, we can see the on the poles, well, on both poles, the ice is melting, right? So we almost have no ice. Then what about the second one that it says a hotel on the moon? Do you think this exists now, or it's in the future?
In the future.
Yeah?
In the future.
In the future. Excellent. Then we have flying cars.
The future.
Future. Then we have houses using only solar power.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we can see this kind of houses right now. I mean, in different places. And then we have robots doing housework.
The future.
Future.
Future. Well, we can see these robots.
I think right now.
Doing housework. Maybe not in Costa Rica, but maybe in another more developed countries like, I don't know, maybe United States or Japan. Okay, developed countries, right? Maybe robots like those ones. And the last one that we have, it says holographic touchscreen. Do you think this exists now?
I think yes.
Okay, well, I haven't, in my case, I haven't seen it. No, well, not in Costa Rica. Maybe I have seen it in movies, but I haven't seen it. I mean, maybe in other countries, like I said before, in more developed countries, like United States, they could have that holographic touchscreen. Okay, we don't know. And maybe it can be part of us in the future here in Costa Rica. Okay, it's an option that we have. All right. Then after this part, okay, we have the different objectives that we will learn during this module. So we have to make predictions about the future, to talk about various aspects of modern life like environmental issues, technology, space, then to refer to the future using appropriate tenses, to make offers, promises, on-the-spot decisions, and requests, to understand language used in advertisements, to express ability, to discuss the positive and negative aspects of an issue, to express your opinion, linking words, phrases used when listening or adding points. The last one, we're not going to do it because we already did the writing task, so this is not going to be part of it. All right. On the next page, remember that on page 58, we're not going to do that part because that's the reading part, which is going to be on Friday. So we're going to start with the grammar part, which is on page 59. All right, so where it says second, grammar, future will. So let's get on that page. Okay, if you have your book next to you, would be great. And it says here, read examples. Do the phrases in blue expresses plans or predictions about the futures. So we're going to read first the examples that we have. It says the first one, I think I will live to be 100. The second one, the Maldives will soon disappear underwater. In 100 years, there won't be enough resources for everyone. All right, so guys, in the first sentence, do you think it's a prediction or a plan?
Prediction.
Excellent. Very good. That's a prediction. And what about the second one? The Maldives will soon disappear underwater. Is that a plan or a prediction?
Prediction.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a prediction again. And the last one, it says in 100 years, there won't be enough resources for everyone. So is that a prediction or a plan?
Prediction.
Prediction.
Very good. Excellent. So the three of them, they are predictions. It means that when we are using will, most of the time is for predictions. Then what about what kind of tense can we use when we want to express a plan? All right, so for plans, we're going to use the future going to and the present progressive. Okay, it says we use the future going to and the present progressive for future plans and arrangements. And we have an example. It says, I'm going to take part in a planetary day next Saturday. So as you can see in this sentence, in this example, it is a plan. Why? Because the person says, I'm going to take part in. And we know it's in future because it says next Saturday. And that's a plan. The second one, it says, we're traveling to the Maldives this summer. Okay, so that would be in present progressive. We are traveling and we know that it is for future because it says this summer. So that is going to be like a plan also. All right. Then on the next part, this one we have the form. Okay, when we're going to write the future will, we have the affirmative part, the negative, questions and short answers. So for the affirmative, remember first we need the pronouns or the subject of the sentence. All right, so like I, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Remember, not only pronouns, also we can have animals, we can have names of people, we can have cities, we can have situations, places, okay, but let's see that we have the pronouns first. After the pronoun for affirmative, in future, we need the auxiliary will. And then the next word is the main verb, okay, which is in the base form, which is work. It says I, he, she, it, we, you will work. Okay, so it means for future. Therefore, guys, remember that when we are writing sentences for future using will, we don't have to make a conjugation of the verb, right? The verb is going to remain the same. It's on the base form. You don't have to write working or to work, just work in this case. Then for negative, again, we need the subject, and then we need the particle will, the auxiliary. Remember, will, it means that the sentence is going to be in future. After will, we need the particle not that indicates it's going to be a negative sentence. Also, we can write want, that it means it's a contraction. So instead of saying will not, we can say want work. And then we have the verb at the end. Remember, again, the verb is going to be in the base form. No conjugations, guys. Base form. Okay, so the next part is about questions. Then for questions, well, in this case, it's for yes, no questions. So we need the auxiliary will first. Then we need the pronouns I, he, she, it, we, you, or they. And then we need the verb. In this case, we have work. And the question mark. Guys, this is something very important. Remember that in English, we only have one question mark, which is at the end. Okay, in Spanish, we have two, but in English, we're going to use just one at the end of the statement in this case. So will I work? Will she work? Will he work? Will they work? So those are, all of them are questions. Then for those kind of questions, we need short answers, either positive or negative. If the answer is positive, so we answer yes, comma, pronoun, I, he, she, it, we, you, or they, and then the auxiliary will. Yes, he will. Yes, she will. Yes, I will. All right. Then on the other hand, we have the negative counterpart, which is no, right? No, comma, pronoun, and the auxiliary with the negative part. So no, I want. No, she won't. No, he won't. No, we won't. Right? So it's gonna be like this. And then we have the different situations in which we're going to use the future with will. So first, we're gonna use it with offers. We have the example in there. I will help you with everything. So the person is offering help, and it is using will. I will help you with everything. Also, it is used for promises. Like in the example, it says, I promise I'll be there for you. All right? So how do you know it's a promise? Because it says, I promise. For request, will you do me a favor? So remember, request is when you ask like a favor of to a person. And then we have on-the-spot decisions. So what is the meaning of on-the-spot decisions? It means a decision that you just make at the moment. Okay, it's like a very fast decision that you just make. Like in this one, it says, fine, I will meet you in an hour. Okay, so it's on the spot. It means right now. I will meet you in an hour. It's a decision that is making at the moment. And then the one that is very easy, it's for predictions. So for predictions, usually with the verbs think and believe. Like here, I think he will be a great businessman one day. So that's a prediction. And also it's like an opinion because it says here, I think, or you say I believe, that's an opinion. Then remember that when you're writing sentences with future will, you have to use time expressions. Okay, like tomorrow, tonight, soon, next week, next month, next year, in an hour, in 2 hours, in a week, etc. So remember, time expressions are very important. So you're going to know that it refers to the future. All right, so I'm gonna play another presentation about the future will, so you can have like more deep information. All right, so here we have this presentation, which is about future with will and going to. In this model, we're not gonna see, well, in these two sections, we're not gonna see the use of going to. Maybe in other models or maybe at the end, but we're going to see the use of will. But anyway, we're going to see the difference between them, so you're not going to get confused. All right, so we have here 3 sentences. It says, I'm going to travel to the beach, I'll have fun at the beach, and I will have a Diet Coke, please. Okay, guys, so which of these sentences is a plan? What do you think is a plan? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
The first one.
Number 1.
Excellent. Excellent. Number 1 is the one that is a plan. Then what about a prediction?
The second.
Number 2.
Hmm?
The
Good.
second one.
The second one. That's a prediction. And what's a decision? A decision that you just make?
The last one.
The last one.
The last
Excellent.
one.
Very good. Excellent. So the last one is a decision because it's making at the moment. I will have a Diet Coke, please. So it's a decision that is made at the moment. All right. So as it says here, which is a plan, the first sentence, which is a prediction, the second one, and which is a decision, the third sentence. All right. So it says the future. So basically, we use will plus infinitive. It says to make predictions about the future. Like the example, I think I will buy that car. So that's a prediction. Also, as I was telling you before, to refer to decisions taken at the moment of speaking. So at the moment of speaking, it's a on-the-spot decision. Like, don't worry, I will buy the yogurts. Right? So in that case, you're going to use will. Then the third one, to make promises, offers, and requests. So the 3 of them, promises, offers, and requests. Like the example, will you help me with my homework? Okay, so you are requesting help, right? See the other one? Then the use of going to. I mean, we're not going to use going to yet, but I want you to know the difference. Going to is when you talk about an intention or a plan or the things that you have decided to do. Like example, I'm going to buy that house next month. So it means the person already decided that plan. The person has the money. The person is going to buy the house. The next one, I'm going to visit Italy with my family. All right, so again, it's a decision that is made for a plan. Then to predict the future using information we know. Remember, in these cases, when you're going to predict the future, using the information that you know is like, let's see that you look outside and you see that the clouds are dark. So you say, I think it is going to rain. Why? Because you can see outside that it is like very dark, that it is cold. So you think it is going to rain and it is something that is going to happen. The second sentence, oh, the actor is going to fall on stage. Okay, so you see the different things that is happening around the actor, and you know that this person is going to fall. That's why we use, in this case, going to. Okay, let's make some of the exercises here. It says complete with the verbs in brackets. Use will plus infinitive or be going to plus infinitive. We have the example. I hope the sun, in parentheses, to shine. And then we have tomorrow. The answer will be I hope the sun will shine tomorrow. Okay, so let's make these ones. Number 1, Philip. Okay, Philip.
Will be.
Excellent. Philip will be 15 next month. Okay, then they, a new computer.
Going to get teacher.
Do you think it's going to or will?
Mm.
Is that a plan? Is that a plan or a prediction?
A plan.
Right? Yeah. They are going to get a new computer. Okay, then we have I think, remember this is an opinion, I think my mother
will like this city.
excellent. We like this city. So how do you know? Because it says here, I think. Right? It's a prediction and opinion, right? It says I think. Then, okay, Paul's sister, a baby, and we have in parentheses to have.
Going to have.
Is going to have a baby. Why? Because you can see that the girl or Paul's sister has a big belly. So you know it's going to have a baby, right? You can see it. Then the number 5, I think they
will arrive.
Excellent. I think they will arrive at about 4 in the afternoon. So you can see here that it says I think. It's a prediction. All right. And then the next one, number 1, it says just a moment. Okay, remember number 1, it's a decision that is made. On the spot decisions.
I am going to help you with the bag.
Remember, when it is as on the spot decision, that is a decision just made, is with will. Just a moment, I will help you with the bags. Okay. Then let's see that this number 2 is in the future. Let's see that we're not in 2020. Let's see. Let's see that it is in 2021. People, more hybrid cars.
Will buy.
Will buy more hybrid cars. Excellent. Then number 3, Marvin, a party next week. And then we have to have. It's a plan.
Is going to have.
Excellent. Marvin is going to have a party next week. It's a plan, so we know it's going to be with going to. All right. Then this one.
We're
Are
going
going to fly.
to fly.
Okay. In this one, we will fly. This one could be both going to or will. Why? Because you have to know, depending on the context that they are talking, if that's a plan or if that is a prediction. All right. And the last one. Okay, the last one, it says look at the clouds. So you can see the environment. It
Will terrain.
excellent. It's going to rain soon because you can see the clouds that maybe they are darker and you can see the signs in the environment. That's why it's something that is going to happen. All right, very good. Guys, do you have any question related to this part?
No.
No questions? All right. So we're going to continue. Let me see here. We're going to continue with okay, the listening part. All right, just 1 second. Okay, so it says number 3. So it's this is on the same page, 59. It's a listening activity. It says, have you ever heard of the term carbon footprint? It says, read the definition. What sort of activities increase your carbon footprint? And we have the definition down there. It says carbon footprint, the amount of carbon dioxide, CO2, a person produces by using fossil fuels or products that come from fossil fuels. All right. So based on this, you're going to make the following quiz. It says, read the questions in the quiz below and try to guess the answers. So we have 4 questions here with 3 options. You're going to read all of them and choose one option. Okay, I'm going to give you like maybe 2 minutes just to read the questions and answer them. And then we check the answers. Okay, so 2 minutes. All right. Okay. So, ready, guys? Okay, did you already answer the 4 questions? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. So, I'm going to play the audio. Let me know if you can listen to it. I'm going to play it here.
3. Listening.
Can you listen?
C.
Yes.
All right.
Listen to 2 friends
Yeah.
discussing the quiz above.
I
How
do.
many questions did you answer correctly?
Okay.
Hi, Dom. What are you reading?
It's a quiz with interesting questions about your carbon footprint.
That's all you hear about nowadays. Everybody knows about it.
Are you sure? This quiz gives you a better understanding of the problem, and I'm sure there are things you have never thought of. Do you want to give it a try?
Sure, I will get them all right.
Look at question number 1. A flight from London to Hong Kong is the same as using how many plastic bags?
I'd say 300,000.
Lucky guess. You're right. But isn't it amazing?
Well, I know traveling by plane is pretty much the worst thing you can do.
Okay, let's continue. Which packaging helps you reduce your carbon footprint?
Well, no packaging is the best. But I suppose the answer is paper.
That's what I put, but it's actually plastic.
No way.
Yeah, producing paper and cardboard creates about 10 times more carbon dioxide than plastic bags.
Really? I use reusable bags, so I'm okay.
What about the third question? Which of these increases your carbon footprint more?
Well, I think buying locally produced food is good for the environment. So I'll say buying 9 pounds of imported bananas.
Wrong again. Bananas aren't too bad because they travel by ship and they have their own packaging. But out-of-season flowers come from hot countries and they travel by plane to stay fresh. So they increase your carbon footprint more.
I told you about planes. What's the next question? I'll get this one right.
What produces 2 pounds of carbon dioxide?
I don't think it's the plane. The plane produces a lot more. Using a computer for 32 hours? No, I don't think so. But it's definitely not both.
Come on.
I don't know. I'll choose A, the plane.
Sorry, it's C. Both A and B.
Oh, that's not fair. So using a computer produces so much carbon dioxide?
Well, yes. It has to get energy from somewhere.
You're right. This quiz makes you think.
Okay, guys, do you need to listen again? Yes or no?
No, teacher.
No, okay. So we're gonna check the questions here. Number one, it says a flight from London to Hong Kong has the same carbon footprint as using. A, B, or C?
C.
C, excellent. Uh-huh. Number 2, when shopping, which packaging should you choose for a smaller carbon footprint?
B. B.
B, very good.
B.
3, which of the following increases your carbon footprint more than the others?
A.
A, excellent. And 4, what produces 2 pounds of carbon dioxide?
C.
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 Excellent. So there you have the answers. For number 1, it's C. For number 2 is B. Number 3, A. And number 4, C. All right. So now, let's see. Okay. So now we're going to make predictions about the future in 50 years time. So for this speaking activity, we're gonna use the same pairs okay, as you were working before. And you're going to make predictions, remember, using will, right? So it's about your own future, family, job, the environment, technology, or transportation. So we have an example there. It says, what will your life be like in 15 years time? Okay, so that will be the main question. You can answer, I think I will be married and have 2 kids. Will you still live here? I don't know. Perhaps I will. And then you're going to answer that, but thinking about the future. All right. So keep the same pairs. I'm going to tell the pairs again. So remember, Cristina and Dionisio, Amy and Emilio, Fabián and Juan, Carla and Kevin Morales, Kevin Muñoz and Lilian, Luis Alemán and Manuel, Mariam and Mariana, Mario and Michael, Randy and Shawnee, and Stephanie and Gemini. So we're gonna have, let's see, okay, 10 minutes again for this part. So at 4:40, let's see, 4:50. At 4, okay, 4:50. We're going to start doing the conversations in this part. Okay, so let's start, guys. If you have any question, just tell me. Okay, guys, almost ready? Not yet? Okay, so let's give 3 more minutes so we can start. Okay, ready, guys? Can we start now? Okay, let's hurry up, guys. Okay, because we're running out of time.
Teacher,
Yes?
Dionisio and me, we are ready.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, go ahead, guys.
What will your life be like in 50 years' time?
I think I will be work and I will be travel. And you?
I think I will be married and I will be work. Will you still live in Costa Rica?
I don't know. I think I will live in another country. And I will have. And will you have a kid?
Yes, I will. That's what I want. And as I will own a car and big house.
That sounds good. I will not get married. I think I will have a lot of plans for me. So if I will get married, I think I will not have a kid.
I think I will have married and Tuesdays.
That's perfect. Will you still live in Costa Rica?
No, I will not. I think I will live in Canada and maybe I will come back.
That sounds good. I have to go, but see you later.
See you.
Okay, excellent. Very good, guys. Thank you for sharing. The next pair. All right, next pair. Yes?
Stephanie and Germany.
Okay, Stephanie and Gemini. Go ahead.
What do you think the environment will be like in 15 years?
I think some animals will become extinct due to illegal hunting, but the environment it will better, less deforestation, maybe, and technology. How do you think will be?
I think there will be a breakthrough, maybe by the time the cars that fly.
Yes, that could happen, and much more advanced phones and computers.
And finally, what do you think you will be doing in 15 years?
I think I will be married and work in some investigation.
That sounds great. I wish you the best.
Thanks.
Okay, excellent. Excellent, girls. Way to go. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's then the next pair.
We can go, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Miriam? Okay, hi.
Hi, I have a question for you. What what will your life be like in 50 years' time?
I hope I will have known some countries. I think I will be married and have a good job. And what do you think?
Oh, it is a great. I also I imagine myself married with a couple of children. I will have a good job and I will travel a lot.
And where do you think you're going to live?
I think I will live in San Ramon because I love that place. You, where do you think you will live?
I don't know, perhaps I will live in Grecia near my family. And the last question, what dream you think you will have fulfilled?
I don't know. I hope everyone, especially I have a good job. Um, what do you hope you have accomplished?
I think I will have my own card and my professional career finished. And that's it. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Okay, excellent, girls. Way to go. Very good. So let's listen to the next pair.
Teacher Carla and me.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, Kevin. You look thoughtful. What are you thinking about?
Hi, Carla. I was thinking about how my life will be in 15 years.
Really? That is interesting. How do you see yourself in 15 years?
Well, I think I will have a great job, an amazing house with a big garden where I will play soccer with my son and my daughter, and I will be married with a lovely wife. What about you?
I hope to be working. I want to continue studying topics of my interest. Um, I think I will travel. At least that's my dream.
That sounds amazing. I will hope you can make it real.
Thanks, Kevin. You too.
All right, very good, guys. Thank you for sharing. Okay,
Teacher,
so yes, who?
Mario.
Mario. Okay, go ahead.
Mario, ¿me escuchan?
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Mario, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, very well.
Have you talked about the future in 50 years? 15 years?
I think I will own my own company. And you?
I see. I am going to have my own company. And how many children do you want to have?
I will be father of 2 children. You?
Well, I don't think the same. I don't want to have children. Hey, and how do you think cars will be in 15 years?
I think they will be flying and will handle themselves.
If that is a fact, I also think that the environment is going to deteriorate even more.
Yes, it will be a bad place if we don't take care of it.
Exactly. Our generation has to do everything possible to take care of it. Well, Michael was happy to talk to you. See you soon.
Okay, me too. See you soon.
Goodbye.
All right, excellent, guys. Very good. Okay, thank you for sharing, you two. So now let's listen to the next people.
Teacher,
Teacher,
Juan
teacher
and
Teacher,
me.
teacher Luis Alemán and me.
Okay, Luis Alemán.
Hi, Manuel.
Hi, Luis.
Where do you think that you are going to be in 10 years?
And 10 years, I don't know, man. I think I will be traveling around Japan. And you?
I think I will be working and I hope I have finished the university.
Cool. Have you already think about having a family?
No, it is not in my future plans. Do you think we will still be here?
Ah, okay. Maybe. I don't know what will happen with the virus right now.
I hope that ends soon.
I hope for the best.
Oh, it's too late. Goodbye.
See you.
All right. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for sharing the conversation. So let's listen the next people.
Teacher,
Teacher, Shawnee and me.
Liliana.
Okay, so first Shoni and Randy, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, Randy. How
Shawnee,
are you?
ready? How, Shawnee? Fine, and you?
Fine, thanks. How do you think will your life in 15 years?
I really don't know. I hope to graduate, have my family and my children, and have a beautiful house. This is my dreams. Tell me about you.
Well, for me, I think I will be married and have a beautiful house. And what about technology? Do you think we will have a holographic touchscreens or robots doing works?
Oh, I hope your dreams come true. Regarding technology, I think science is advancing very fast and we will have a great thing soon. What do you think about the planet? Do you think there will be a lot of pollution?
Yes, unfortunately. More technological advance mean more pollution. It was a very interesting conversation. Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, thanks to you. It's a very interesting. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right, very good, guys. Thank you for sharing, you two.
Profe,
Teacher,
Amy and me,
Liliana, me.
Okay, Amy and
and
Emilio.
Emilio.
Emilio. Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
guys.
Hi, Amy. I have a question to you. What will your life be like in 15 years' time?
Well, I suppose that I will have a job that is related to the manufacture of cosmetics or pharmaceutical products. I will have traveled to some countries and maybe I will be living abroad. What do you think of your future?
I think I will have a with my own house, my own car, and many dogs.
Sounds great. Will you still in Costa Rica?
I think I will because I like this country.
It's a point of view. I prefer to exploring. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, all right, very good, guys. Thank you. So let's listen to the next.
Teacher, Juan
Ay,
and me.
mejorar hasta mierda.
Who?
Juan and me.
Okay, go ahead.
Juan.
Hi, Fabian.
Hi.
I think good how about you.
Good. You say futuristic show on TV.
Cool, but what's that about?
I I think sorry. Se me hizo enredado.
Okay, don't worry.
The second, 1 second, please. Yes. It was about flying cars. But tell me, where do you see yourself in years? In 15 years?
In 15 years, I would like to be exploring the world, and you?
In 15 years, I don't know. I think I will be traveling to Asia.
Oh, cool. Goodbye.
Oh, see you.
Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Okay, who's next?
Teacher.
Uh-huh.
Lilian, a mí.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think your life will be like in 15 years?
I think I will have a good job because I really wish that, and I probably won't have kids. What about
I will have a good job for the family. I would not would know how to say it.
what do you think about the environment in 15 years?
As for the environment, it will be severely deteriorate in the future.
I
What
think
about you?
I think there will be a lack of water in our country if we don't stop polluting.
What do you think of the technology?
It would be one of the most developed things in the future, as well as transportation. It is now changing a little bit, so I think in 15 years it will be much more developed.
I totally agree with you. Surely this will develop over time. Surely it will be incredible.
Okay, ready?
Perdón, ahí no me está haciendo el micrófono. ¿Se está escuchando, profe?
Yeah.
This is an incredible conversation. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for sharing, guys. Okay, so who's missing? All right, I think all of you already participated, so we're going to continue. I have some feedback for you. And I'm gonna share the words, some pronunciation and some grammar mistakes that for you to have the feedback. All right, so the first word that we have is live. Remember, it's not life. Is, for example, you say, I will live in San Jose. I will live in Heredia. Okay, so remember, it is live. Okay, regarding the place that you're going to stay. Then the second word, remember this pronunciation we do not have in Spanish. So it is pronounced think, think. Remember, it's not think, it is think. Then we have the next word, which is years. Years is not like years, it's years. Years. And then we have soon. Okay, remember double O in this case, it sounds like a long oo. Soon. Soon. And then, okay, so this is a very common mistake when you're speaking. Remember, when you say children, it is already in plural. So you don't say children's. It's incorrect. You say children. Why? Because the singular word for this one, for this noun, is child. Child is just one. Children is plural, right? So you don't say children's. All right. So now we're going to continue.
Teacher,
Yes.
what is the difference between other and another?
Other and another.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. It's because when you think about that in Spanish, it's the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if I can give you an
I
example.
think that another is when you are choosing the second option, no?
Yeah, it's more likely like that. Well, these words, they mean the same. I mean, the meaning is the same. There is just one exception. Okay, you use another when you're using it with a singular noun. Right? For example, you can say another tomato or another let's see, dog. Okay, you're using it with a singular noun, and when you use other, is mainly used with uncountable and plural nouns. Okay, let's see. You can say she's going to the cinema with other friends. Okay, so you use other with plural and another with singular nouns. Or also you can say, um, let's see, other, let's see, um, you can say, for example, if you're cooking, you say, let's use other oil, right? So you know that oil is an uncountable noun, and also you can use it other with plurals, but the meaning is the same. Yeah.
If I am the restaurant and I don't like the restaurant and I have to go to other, I use other or another.
You say, and well, if you say, I want to go to another restaurant, because restaurant is singular, right? It's a singular noun.
Okay.
So if you want to say other, then you have to use plural. Like you can say, I want to go to other restaurants. And you say restaurants as plural.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So guys, do you have any other question? Questions? No questions? All right, so let's continue. Then the next topic that we're going to see, let's see what time, okay, is 5:20. So we have 10 minutes to see this presentation. Okay, we're going to see the topic about time classes. Okay, time classes, as the same word says, it refers to time, right? It means they are using time expressions. We have an example here. It says, as soon as they deliver the product, comma, I will call you. So for time classes, we have two classes. The time clause, and it's the one that we're going to refer to the future. And the clauses that we have are, the time clauses that we have are when, after, before, until, as soon as, and we have other words. Plus, okay, as you can see in the sentence here, we have this verb, which is delivered. And can you tell me what is the tense of this verb? It is in simple past, simple present, future. What is the conjugation of this verb? What do you think?
I think present, simple present.
Excellent.
Simple present.
Excellent. It is simple present or present simple. So the first one, okay, the one from the beginning to the comma, it is going to be the time expression, and it's going to be in present simple. Then after the comma, I have the main clause. So the main clause, it's going to use the future will. And remember, after will, the verb is in the base form, right? So as soon as they deliver the product, I will call you. And remember, it has a comma. Okay, so it says time clauses begin with when, after, before, as soon as, until, etc. So remember, we have a time expression when we're using a time clause. Most of the time, they begin with these ones. When the sentence refers to the future, we usually use the present simple in the time clause and the future will in the main clause. So in the sentence, we're going to have two different classes, the time clause and the main clause. Remember, the time clause is going to include the time expression, like in this case, as soon as, and then we have also here in the second one, before, and the time clause refers to the present time. So as soon as I know, we have the verb here, it's in simple present. Before I leave, we have the verb here, and it is in simple present too. After this one, after the verb, we have a comma, and then we continue with the main clause. In the main clause, as it says here, is going to use the future will. Like here, I will tell you, or in the second one, I will help you with the housework. So as soon as I know, I will tell you. Before I leave, comma, I will help you with the housework. Oops. Okay, then it says when the time clause comes before the main clause, the two clauses are separated by a comma. Okay, so most of the time, the time clause is at the beginning. It could be the other way around. Remember, they can change. The main clause can be at the beginning and the time clause can be at the end. When the time clause is at the beginning, they are going to use a comma. When the time clause is at the end, there is not need to use a comma. So we're going to see this more in a deep way in the following presentation. So let's see if I can share another one. All right. It's not this one. Okay. Okay, so we have future time clauses. It says future time. When a sentence about the future time has two clauses, so as I was telling you before, the time clause and the main clause, it says the main verb in the main clause is often in the future. So will or be going to. Remember that we're going to use in this case will. All right? Not be going to. Will. But the verb in the time clause is often in simple present. Remember, one is going to be in simple present, the one that have the time clause, and the other one is going to be in future. Like here, it says, she will look for a job when she graduates. Okay, remember, in this case, the time clause is at the end. When it is at the end, it doesn't have a comma. Okay, so the time clause is when, and then it says she graduates. The verb is in simple present. Then the main clause is in future. She will look for a job, okay, when she graduates. And here we have the explanation. When she graduates is the time clause. Okay, how do I know this? Why? Because it has the keyword when. Okay, so this is the time expression. Then the main clause, remember the main clause is going to be in future. She will look for a job. All right? And then we have a watch out here. It says do not use will or be going to in a future time clause. So never, ever, ever use this. So if you say she will look for a job when she's going to graduate, no, that's incorrect. Remember here we have the time clause, and how do we know? Because we have when, which is the time phrase, and the rest, remember here, the rest of the sentence has to be in simple present, not future. Okay, that's incorrect. Okay, so right, it says, where does the time clause go? Remember, it can be in two different positions. The time clause can come at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. We have here two examples. She will look for a job when she graduates. Okay, so we have the time clause here where it says when she graduates, and we have the main clause at the beginning. In the second sentence, the meaning is the same, but the position is different. In this case, the time clause is at the beginning. How do I know? How do we know? I have when. When she graduates, okay, in simple present, in this case, I'm going to write a comma. Then after the comma, the main clause is the next one. She will look for a job, and we have it in future. She will look for a job. All right? Did you notice the difference? If a time clause comes at the beginning of a sentence, you need to use a comma. Okay? Don't forget that. This is very important. When she graduates, comma, she will get a job. Then the time expressions, remember, not only when. There can only be after, not until, and as soon as, to introduce the event that happens first. For example, I will look for a job after I graduate. So again, the time clause is at the end, so I don't need to use a comma. It means, so this sentence means, first, I will graduate, and second, I will get a job. Also, we can use before, until, and by the time. Often introduce the event that happens second. Before I get a job, I will finish school. Okay, again, in this case, the time clause is at the beginning. I'm using the time expression here, which is before. I have the clause in simple present. I have the verb here. It's get, is in simple present, and I'm using a comma here. And then the main clause, which is this one, It says, I will finish school. So will, remember, is in future. Then it says here the meaning. First, I will finish school, and secondly, I will get a job. Okay. Also, we have the use of while. It says while introduces an event that will happen at the same time as another event. So we have here, while I look for a job, okay, time expression. How do I know? I have while here and the verb in simple present. Then, since this is at the beginning, I'm going to use a comma. Then it goes the main clause. Remember, the main clause is in future. I will go on studying. Okay, so the meaning, I will look for a job and study at the same time. All right, guys, so I don't know if you have any question about this. Any question about these time expressions?
Pues, ¿verdad que ustedes esto después todas las presentaciones siempre usted las suben
Yes.
en el aula virtual? Okay.
In the virtual classroom, they're going to be available, so you can
Okay.
see them. All right, guys, so if you don't have any other question, okay, so just remember that for next week, well, on Friday we have the asynchronous class, so we have the reading and vocabulary activities, and for next class we're going to start with this role play. Okay, remember it's going to be about the future as well. And I don't know if you have any other question. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes.
Es que yo tenía una pregunta con el trabajo escrito. Bueno, de que tenemos que
The complementary task.
Sí, es que yo lo leí, pero no lo entendí muy bien. Nosotros tenemos que mandarle la invitación a 2 compañeros.
No mandar la invitación.
Es
Ok,
como
ahí mismo en el foro.
Ajá.
¿Ya viste el foro o no lo has visto?
Sí, más o
Okay.
menos lo sé.
Ok, en el foro usted va a poner ahí, no sé, no me acuerdo si para usted dice nueva entrada o añadir entrada o añadir comentario. Entonces pone añadir nueva entrada si lo que dice es entrada, y lo que hacen es responder las 6 preguntas que vienen ahí. Pero ustedes van a empezar por invitar a un compañero. O sea, en las mismas respuestas usted pone, I'm going to invite, qué sé yo, Randy for a trip to Costa Rica. Ok, entonces, en la misma entrada de ahí en el foro, ponen el nombre del compañero. Y entonces ya responde las 6 preguntas, y se va a donde otros compañeros. Igual tiene que esperarse a que todos lo hagan para que hayan personas para las que usted pueda escoger y hacer los 2 comentarios. Y tiene que hacer 2 comentarios en donde usted pone si le gustó la aventura, lo que piensa, si no está de acuerdo, si le gusta o no le gusta el plan. Okay. Y recuerde que va a ser en futuro usando will.
Ah, ok, gracias. Es que no lo había entendido muy bien.
Okay.
Gracias, profe.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, so I don't know if you have any other question. All right, so if you don't have questions, so it was a pleasure to have this class for you today. And have a nice weekend and see you next week. Thank you very much.
Bye, teacher.
Thanks, teacher.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Bye.
Teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, es que no estaba. Una pregunta.
Ajá.
Es con respecto al workbook de los que usted está.
Ajá.
Es que este último, el que se mandó el viernes, es en el crucigrama.
Ajá.
Vieras que no lo pude hacer, es que no lo entiendo. No sé
Ok,
si lo puedo ver
déjame
un
ver.
toquecito ahí para que me ayude.
Claro. Voy a ver. Aquí que lo tengo yo. Ok, voy a compartir esta parte para que la puedas ver.
Ajá. Ok.
Ok, ¿la puedes ver?
Sí, teacher.
Ok. En la parte del crucigrama.
Ujú.
Ok. Entonces dice, do the crossword. Que recuerde que across es, digamos, de izquierda a derecha.
Ajá.
Entonces, por ejemplo,
Es,
dice, ¿sí?
es que yo sí hice algunas, digamos, por ejemplo, la 2. ¿Cuál era? A ver, along and careful organized horning for a particular purpose.
Ujú.
La que yo puse fue expedition.
Ajá.
Esa sí. Después, por la 7, an informal name that family or friends give a person, nickname.
Ajá.
La 10, not strong, entonces yo puse weak.
Ajá.
Y la otra que hice fue la 8, a polite word used to describe an old people, elderly.
Ajá.
Esas fueron las 4 que pude hacer, porque por ejemplo, la 1, the place where someone is going, hay muchos lugares, entonces no sé.
Ok, ¿cómo se llama el lugar donde alguien va?
Mm, el lugar donde, es que no sé.
I think it is destination.
Destination es la palabra.
Ajá. I think, let's see.
Ah, a ver. Sí, sí, calza.
Ajá.
Sí.
Sí, igual,
Ve,
recuerde que estas palabras son como el vocabulario del libro, entonces tal vez ahí
sí,
te...
de hecho,
Ajá.
de hecho ahí es donde yo he tratado de ayudarme a buscarla, digamos, en todo el libro.
Ah, bueno, sí. Sí, tal vez guiándose ahí un poco con las palabras del libro, entonces te puedes
Ujú.
ayudar con eso. Igual, si tiene otra pregunta,
Por ejemplo, esa, the 5. To destroy something completely, I
okay,
don't
to
know.
destroy something completely.
Like,
Okay, let me see in the book. Okay, let me see.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, bye. Let's see. Okay, could be ruin, to ruin.
Run.
R-U-I-N.
Run. All right. Run. 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 Sí. Están bien complicadas, teacher.
Yeah, they are complicated. But
Yes.
anyway, if you cannot do any of them, remember going to post the answer key for for the whole synchronous class so you can check your answers.
All right. Más bien, muchas gracias, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.